9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only fact.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tanya Tehanna. What the fuck I do? I just got my progress report on the progress report, and y'all already know what the fuck it is. All A's.
The progress report.
All right, let's get it. It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's you on some new stuff right now?
We changing up the intro.
Nah, go ahead.
It's DJ Excel. Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
This is the progress report. I did switch it, fuck it up a little bit on accident.
Beyonce over here. Well, did you count?
Sometimes my mind be drawing a blank. I be having 1,001 thoughts going on in my head. So I was going.
It's the mixed drinks.
It's the mixed drinks. That's what. Thank you.
Girl, she just made that. I ain't gonna let you lie for her.
All right. Well, toast to our special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What it do, y'all? It's Tanya Tehanna. Am I close enough?
Yep.
Okay.
Sound good? All right.
What it do, y'all?
Okay.
What's poppin'?
Period. Well, welcome to the progress report.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm glad we
It's
was
cute
able to
in
make
here.
this
I
happen.
like it.
Thank you.
you.
It's definitely vibes.
Yes.
So tell the people what all do you do? Because I think I personally got introduced to you from TV.
Okay.
So yes, but let everybody know what all do you do because you do so many different things.
Okay, so yes, a lot of people do know me from, I don't know where to look. I just look around.
I was gonna say, sure, you
But you can talk to us.
Oh, yeah,
just talk to y'all.
Look at us too.
Period. Okay.
Straight. She said that one.
I'm like, wait, where do I focus?
Yeah.
But I am from Little Women, Atlanta on Lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people know me from there. But then I started going viral on social media after that, like after I was off of the show. I left Little Women, Atlanta because I just didn't want to be on reality anymore.
Got you.
I didn't feel like they really showcased all the things that I thought that I would be able to talk about, you know, that I really did. It was more, you know, drama, reality based. It was not about what
Of course.
I thought it would be.
Of course.
Yeah, but I was new. I was like my first time being like on TV, so I was like, hell, you know, it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
But now that I'm done with that, though, I do want to do more TV things, but I'm really focused on my music right now.
Okay.
I'm releasing my first EP, and this is my first time even talking about it publicly, so I'm gonna talk about it here with y'all. Okay.
Look.
So the theme of my EP is gonna be called Rose Colored Glasses.
Okay.
So I'm filming one of the music videos next week because with almost every song is gonna have a visual to go with it.
Okay, cool.
So I'm super excited to finally be putting my music out. Some people know that I do music. Like some of my fans, I put out a
420.
song a couple minutes ago. Okay, 420, and then I've just been putting out like samples of what I've been working on. And so I have one song called "Lie to Me" that all of my fans are like DMing me about all the time. Like, when are you releasing this? Like,
It be on
what the
your
fuck is
ass.
going on? They be on me. I can't post shit else. They be in the comments like, "Where's Lie to Me?" I'm like,
what's up?
But you put out a snippet or something?
yeah, I put out a snippet, and so I rewrote it. I was rewriting it and like really like saying what I wanted to say, getting everything out. So I finally got that recorded. It's being mixed and mastered. I'm about to release that. And then I
Mix
have
and master. I'm here.
yes,
for that.
yes.
Period.
I've been playing the song, not mix and master forever.
That
Like, it's
raw
not mixed
shit.
yet, but
That raw
y'all
Yeah.
listen though, listen.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
You know? So I'm
That's what's
really
up.
excited.
Okay, well look, that was a lot. So we gonna get into everything.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, me personally, I definitely got familiar with you when I was watching the show on Lifetime.
Yep.
And my first thought was like, damn, she is beautiful. So it was cool
Thank
to
you.
see that they added, you know, not saying the other ladies weren't, but I'm just saying, like, no, I'm not saying it like that. But
No,
I'm
I get what
saying,
you're saying.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I'm like,
no.
oh, she's
She a
so
baddie,
pretty.
goddamn.
Right, I'm like, oh, she's pretty. Like, so, you know, I definitely always just kind of stayed in tune. You know what I mean? When I was watching TV, but then I stopped watching, you know, TV sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
And you was on there popping your shit,
yeah,
too.
for sure.
And we hear about a lot of people who do reality shows like, I did not, the way I really am, I was
Yes,
not
I was
portrayed
just
in
about to
that
say that.
light. So you feel like the editing or situations.
Yeah.
was
I feel like
just-
a lot of, you said that I was popping my shit. I feel like if they would have actually not cut out everything, I'd pop my shit a little bit more. They tried to play
Period.
me as this quiet, I want
Facts.
everybody to get along type person.
Yeah.
And I was constantly like, I don't want to be the reason why they're friends again. They don't want to talk. That don't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
Can we go to the studio? Can we talk about this? Can we do that? You know what I'm saying? And you watch the show, so you saw they wanted to be focused on my baby daddy.
Yo, love life. I was gonna ask you about that, girl.
God damn. Do we gotta film with him again?
Okay, so since you brought it up,
ask questions.
Yeah. So I that's so interesting that you said that, because I'm like, damn, did they want to focus on him like that?
Yes, it was so annoying.
Okay, I figured
it was so annoying to the point where I was like, well, you're gonna have to pay this person and that person.
Facts.
Yeah. You're gonna have to. I'm trying to like this is how it's gonna have to work if I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Until it got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna stop giving y'all what y'all want so that y'all will let me go.
Okay.
Because they weren't gonna let me go. I didn't just get fired. I stopped doing what I was supposed to do to keep the
Let's
place
be fucking clear
that I have. Please, let's be clear. They wanted me back. They had me back for like a couple episodes in the last season that they just dropped. But that was only because my management at the time wanted me. She was like, you have to do this. But it was not what I wanted. It just wasn't where I was. It was. I really did not enjoy filming for the show.
Wow. So was it hard, like, walking away from a check, though? Because, like...
I mean, of course. But, like, at the end of the day, it pushed me to be more into my entrepreneur side and pushing me to really get into my businesses and stuff like that. And so it helped me in that place because I really had to bet on myself. You know, like, I'll be honest with y'all. After I got off the show, it was definitely hard. I was having trouble paying my bills and everything like that. But it pushed me. And I started making way more money than I was making through my businesses than what I was getting paid through them. You know what I was saying?
And before the show came along, what were you doing prior to the show?
At that time I was hustling and doing all types of shit. I was selling shots at different strip clubs.
Okay.
I ain't know she gonna say that.
The girls that be selling shots, I be like, girl, I want no damn shot. I can't handle that damn shot.
Was you the one like poured in their mouth and doing tricks?
I can't handle that shit.
They shut it down. I'm gonna talk on
Hey,
that
bitch,
shot.
open your mouth.
Bro, I didn't ask for that shot. That lady put that shot down my throat.
Baby,
And I
okay.
paid her,
Either
though.
you ready or you're not. Here we go.
I paid her. So what else were you doing?
Yeah, so I was babysitting.
Okay, period.
I was babysitting the strippers' babies. Because I used to be a dancer. So I knew all of
We're going to
them.
get into that too.
I was like, look, y'all had a baby. So I need to be at home with my baby. I can watch y'all's babies.
Hey, you be knowing the struggle of a dancer.
Okay. So that's what I was doing.
And them babies probably sleep because the
Because it's
mom...
late night.
It's late
I
night.
have to do nothing.
That's
Put them to
smart as fuck.
sleep.
That's
smart. So that's
I
what
put
I was
business
doing.
cards, babysitting business cards, strip club.
That's what I was
Sure.
doing. I was going there during the day like, hey, y'all.
That's smart.
Period.
For real, that's what I was doing. I was serving shots. I was babysitting, and I was at home with my kids. I was running my business. You know, it wasn't like I wasn't making what I'm making now with it, but I was like getting my little order now and then. You know, I was still going hard in that.
What were you selling?
Skincare.
Skincare.
Yeah,
Okay.
eczema skincare products, and now I have more lines of the product because my customers who purchased the one product loved it, so they were like, okay, we need a cleanser, we need a toner, we need all of this. So I had to create all of that.
That's what's up.
And you made these concoctions.
I was going to say, talk about mixing it up in the kitchen.
Yeah, the goggles on.
I became an herbalist because my daughter had eczema, and I was like, well, fuck, what am I about to do about this shit? Yeah, so I became an herbalist, and so that really pushed into my products too, because now I'm working with more like medicinal herbs that you can use, you know, topically. And my business is called Life Body Naturals, y'all. LifeBodyNaturals.com. So yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, period. Well, I was gonna ask more about the show, the first show, because I just had a few other questions.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I just wanted to know, like, what's your relationships with everybody that was on the show? You got Miss Juicy.
I love Miss Juicy.
Miss Juicy, baby.
Something about Miss. I use her memes the most. I swear.
Yeah, Miss Juicy's
She got
funny.
the funniest fucking
Of course,
reaction.
Miss Minnie, she passed away a
Rest in
couple of
peace.
years ago. I think it was twins on there as well too.
Yep.
So yeah,
The twins, Money,
Yep.
Sam, Juicy, and Minnie, like you said. I think that's it. And then obviously the girls that were there prior to me.
Right, okay.
And then girls that came after me. But while I was there, I don't really talk to anybody like every day, you know, or anything, like, even regularly. I still talk to Sam. But that's really about it. Me and Juicy don't talk. You know, like if it's like an event or something like that, sometimes we'll see each other or something out. I don't really talk to anybody. It's me and Money talk. but like kind of like on Instagram, but not like we're like friends. You know what I'm saying?
Like the show made the relationship.
The show made the relationship. We were coworkers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a good relationship with everyone while we filmed. Like there was some times where the twins or like somebody was saying something about me or something. So it looks like not just the twins, but many, you know, different parts where they would have them like talking shit about me. And then once the camera get to me, I'm like this. Like I'm just letting the shit happen. Like there's this one scene where the twins are like, bitch, First of all, I was in my car. I want to make that clear. I was already in the parking lot. They must have had them do this afterwards because ain't no way you was saying bitch and like I heard it and I'm just walking away. Right. If we would have fought, producers, that's what y'all wanted anyway. True. Y'all fucked up. No, it's just say what? I hated
crazy,
that.
Like TV, like people really see one side of things, just in general, even with social media. Like you see one side and you think that's it, and it looks like that's it because that's what you're seeing.
That's so true.
But then like, and it's too much to explain to motherfuckers. Like, I wasn't even.
And you know, people constantly coming up to you asking, well, I got this question and that question. Look, if I answer this one, then you're gonna have like 10 others because it's really not gonna line up.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, like, what's the craziest thing that fans have asked you, like, pertaining to the show? Like, whether that's be comments or people come up to you in person and, you know.
What's the craziest thing people ask me? It's kind of always the common questions, like, if I'm cool with everyone still.
Check it off your list, Lala.
Right. You know,
got it. Go ahead and
narrow
down our fucking list real quick. Let's make sure.
They want to know what's going on with, like, my kids' fathers. They want to know. I don't really know. I don't think there's anything crazy. People definitely ask me crazy things, but I don't know about pertaining to the show.
Got you. Okay.
You know
Okay. Well, what's the craziest thing?
Acting crazy. I know
what's the craziest thing they be saying to you?
Sexual, right?
Everything sexual.
People be so
I'm
bold.
trying to eat your ass. What it do? I put my number, like, you know, link in bio to book me.
Period.
Yo, what's up? I'm trying to see how much to eat your ass.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he's
My
smart.
name-
Booking inquiry. How much
Right,
to
my name
book
is
you to
Johnny.
eat that ass?
Respond. Or my favorite is, I got 10K for you right now.
Yo, that's
I'm like, bro, that's not what my link is there for.
Right.
Hey,
Niggas gonna try it every time.
but why you gonna wait for the number? You better.
I got it. Look. Nah, that's
I wanted
facts.
to ask you too, like, what did you think about the show when you first got it pitched to you? And
facts.
how did you even hear about the show?
So that is one of the most common questions I do get asked too.
You a regular bitch.
I'm a regular ass bitch.
But no, it's a good question though.
People want to know how I got on it. So literally, so me and Sam weren't friends prior to the show. We just knew each other from, not even really knew each other. We just saw each other on social media. She hit me up like, hey, would you want to be on a show about little people? And I was like, nah, like I wouldn't want to do that. Really? And she was like, I don't, she was like, maybe I'm not explaining it right. Can I call you or something? I was like, all right, sure. So she called me, she's explaining that. I was like, oh, Little Women, bitch, fuck. Yeah, I've seen that shit before. You should have led with that.
Right.
Like
Documentary.
Right. What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, no, sis, I don't want to do that.
For sure.
No. And so, anyway, it was just a Zoom call. She sent them my information. They called me. I was in Atlanta in like a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you originally from...
I was in
Got the question.
I was in VA at the time.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Brown.
I was gonna say what part? What part of Virginia?
I'm from Virginia Beach.
Okay. I was gonna say who is
not
from?
Tappahannock.
Okay, so we got Pharrell, Mississippi.
Missy.
Who's Mississippi?
She watching P Valley.
I'm thinking about P Valley.
She got a little weed in her vape, man.
I'm thinking about P Valley.
Timberland from
Missy.
Timbo.
Trey Songz. What's his name?
Are they
Pusha
from
T.
the Clips?
Yep. They from VA.
A little bit of everybody.
Norfolk State. I went to Norfolk State.
Norfolk
Okay,
State.
look.
Norfolk State.
Okay.
He probably went to school with your mom.
Okay.
I mean, so talk about life in VA though. Like, you know, what's I don't know if any of us ever been to Virginia besides H, but like, what's the life and culture out there versus, you know, coming to a city like Atlanta?
Honestly, I grew up there. So once I was an adult, when I say VA at this point, I was in a DMV area. So I was more so around like in back and forth from VA to DC. You know, like I said, I was dancing and stuff at the time, so I was working at Stadium. And,
Stadium.
There was another club, Norma Jeans in Baltimore.
I've been there.
I ain't hit
It was a hood though, right?
I was there.
Okay, I ain't hit to that.
Oh, one of the craziest things somebody said out of me leaving. Oh, I was walking. I'm thinking maybe I'm counting money. Walking. And
It's the nails for me.
I know you said, look.
My money don't sound like that.
Shit, I want you to count money for me. The fuck?
I'm walking and somebody just comes near my ear talking about, be careful walking to your car tonight because I'm kidnapping you.
Bye. Whisper that to me.
I was like, what the fuck? Security.
Right, what the fuck?
I will be careful. Thanks
Right,
for the heads
weirdo.
up.
That's some weird ass
So
shit.
Yeah.
What's some things? I'm sure you dealt with crazy things in the strip club,
Man.
especially being a little person, and I think maybe people just probably feeling like they got power over you or something. Like, can you say some things you dealt with?
Okay, so one time I was dealing with this guy and he brought I was dealing with this customer who brought his father in. And his father
Not
was
Father's Day.
His father was drunk. He like, I'm trying to get the good dance for my dad. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get up on a stool so that I'm like up high because he's kind of in a corner. He's like, it's kind of like a bar like this, and I'm like in this corner. I'm up on the bar, so he comes and stand in front of me. And I'm trying to get down because I'm like now starting to feel a little uncomfortable. Like, why are you zoning in so close? You know. And then he's like trying to touch and feel on me and not let me down and pull me closer to him, like as if he was about to try to have sex with me, like right there. So I had to like wave down the security, and they came, and then his son came over and was like, "I'm so sorry."
Not
like,
Pops.
You got that man
Like,
excited.
I'm so sorry. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
or then another time, you know, like the VIP dance rooms.
Yep.
This guy, I'm walking back there to give him a dance. Soon as I get back there, before I even could get in the booth, he already's putting a condom on.
Bye.
Yes. He had a stack of money sitting on the table, and I grabbed it and I said, "Good luck." Walk the fuck away. He said, "Oh, you just gonna take my money?" I said, "It's either that or you're getting the fuck kicked out this club."
Right.
But you know, there are girls who do that
sure.
in the club.
Of
They
course.
make it bad for the bitches who don't.
Facts.
But I
Facts.
got that money that was sitting there regardless for the disrespect.
Period.
Period.
Okay. I mean, so what made you decide to even want to strip though?
Well, I was fresh out of high school.
Okay.
And I just wanted to get out.
Damn, that's a Kevin Hart. Damn.
I wasn't fresh out of high school.
I mean, hey, you was grown.
I was
that money.
grown.
You just turned.
I just turned 18.
It's the 18 for
Literally,
me, okay.
as soon as I was about to turn 18. And I was like, I'm about to go.
She
I'm
said, "Today's the day."
driving. I'm like, what the fuck a
Get
bitch
that money.
gonna do? And Drake is on the radio talking about, I'm down at DC Stadium, started
Yeah.
tipping some shit. I said,
Damn, Drake, you didn't.
My nigga Drake.
I said, hold on, he got
You
a
know,
motherfucking
I heard the same lyrics, but I didn't. Wasn't like
It clicked for me.
okay.
She a hustler.
sis, I ain't
It
mad
clicked
at
for
it.
What kind of
me.
ear she got?
I was like, hold on. So I called up my friend. I was like, look, come with me. I'm gonna go audition. And I went, and it's just, I started dancing. I tried going, I applied obviously at different like jobs. I applied at like lots of sitting down jobs. I even applied at stuff that wasn't sitting down, like cashiers and shit. But like if I was at a desk job, they're like, are you gonna be able to reach this? It was always about, am I gonna be able to do something?
Wow.
And so no one would ever get back to me. So it was like, what I'm gonna do, be broke?
Hell no. Better figure it out.
I was forced into doing what I did, and then I was forced
That's
into
what I'm
working
about to say
for
to you,
myself.
y'all. What I'm
And
gonna do?
being pushed into these situations have put me into the situation of having more money than I would have had if I wouldn't have
Leverage.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So-
saying?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a really big fantasy for a lot of men. Like a bad little woman, like
Yeah.
a lot of dudes, like probably be like, yo.
I know.
Oh,
Every
I know
day
your
to do my
DMs.
fantasy.
I know your DMs flooded.
But do you feel like you made more money because you were different in the strip club?
Probably.
True.
Probably. It definitely, I am, what do they call a fetish and all
Right.
that stuff. So definitely for sure. And I feel like it made it hard for me.
And you pretty
because
as
it's
fuck.
not that I was trying to take attention. It's just I naturally get it. Whether I'm in the strip club or not.
Facts.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? It makes it hard for me just in general because it's like I'm not trying to pull all of this to me. It's just
Okay.
I can't fucking help that
That I'm a bad bitch.
that this is what's happening.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know?
So did you fall into like regular stripper issues, like having beef with other dancers?
I never had any real beef because nobody ever said anything to me.
Respect.
Okay.
They would just give me looks where I knew this bitch was mad.
Yeah.
Like I went.
She an angry
I
bitch.
tried to try a new club once, and this bitch came out and she was like, and I was like, boo, I'm gonna get money regardless, and you gonna get money regardless. Because at the end of the day, I'm not stopping. I don't feel like I'm stopping nobody's bag by getting my own bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? There's enough money to go around. That's why they in here throwing it.
Right.
Period.
Did you ever team up with a girl? You know how
all
girls...
the time. Yeah, I definitely had all the girls who were so lovely and so sweet to me. Shout out to y'all.
Okay.
Definitely. We used to climb the pole and then we would do the laying across and twerk on top.
Me and Excel try to do that. It ain't
Yeah.
really work out.
It's hard.
Y'all gotta have that arm strength.
Look, I was in the best shape of my life during that time.
I bet, man.
Oh my God.
No, that's just...
No,
Naturally.
Naturally,
that's
it's
a
just
craft, man.
It's a full body workout. You just gotta go to the gym.
That's fine.
Spend hours on a pole.
Hours and hours.
My ass.
Okay.
So when dancing, what was the most that you made in one night, if you don't mind sharing? Like the peak, if it was like a night that a celeb came through.
We love counting people's pockets.
We
just curious.
Strippers. Bandz and makeup.
Oh, that was my shit. I still love that song. That's
It
still my shit.
I feel like that's the perfect beat too. Like
Yes.
it ain't too
Bitches
fast.
were ready to go crazy, shaking their hair crazy, coming out.
Okay,
We
Mike
just knew we was
Will.
gonna make some money.
For sure.
We just knew it. That was the song, and I used to have the DJ play Weekend one of those nights. With I think is you CJ on that? One of those.
Oh, Harmony.
You know what I'm saying?
Flex on us real quick. Flex on us real quick.
Right, big flex with the voice. Y'all got it all to talk about though,
I
right?
don't know that song.
Damn.
The Weekend though.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was pounds of
like
weed,
Mo.
sour
I
D.
don't fuck with The
Y'all don't
Weeknd.
know what I'm talking about.
It's
It's
The
Juicy
Weeknd.
J in the Weekend. You know what I'm talking about. Damn.
He said nah.
The reason why I had to
I
play
fuck with
this
The
is so I
Weeknd.
didn't have to twerk too hard and I could do a couple little slow moves in there.
Yes.
When
Okay.
you get tired, that's your little go-to song.
Yep. That was the
Okay.
one.
Okay.
That was the one.
So what's your nationality or ethnicity?
I'm black and white. My mom is
Okay.
German, Irish.
Simple.
I'm black and white. Yeah, my mom is German, Irish. My dad is black.
Okay. And you grew up with both of them?
Yeah, well, my dad was in prison, but you know he was still in my life. You know
Where?
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is he out now?
But yeah, yep, he's
Okay,
out
cool.
now. But yeah, my mom raised me. Yeah, so my dad was more in my life in my once I was 18 and older.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And I know we jumping around a little bit, but like
Yeah, we everywhere. with it.
Hopscotch.
yeah,
Damn.
but like did you run into Lala? If you do that, I'm gonna talk about your baby. Every time you go like this, I'm gonna point you out.
Like a little
Yeah. Right, like girl. All right. But anyway, like you seem like you used everything that like might be against you for your benefit. I mean, like
I was forced to do that though.
right. So I was gonna say, like growing up, like did you deal with a lot of stuff, or did you just face it and just be like,
I mean, I feel like I definitely did deal with stuff, but I was very much raised. My grandmother made me very tough from very young. She was telling me, tell people to kiss my ass. Don't let nobody touch your hair.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, fuck all that. So I was very confident early on. My family's always telling me, you know, how pretty I am. And all that. And even if my family didn't tell me, I feel like even as it's hard being a little person because you know, I'm short, but I'm also developing things early and stuff like that, but I'm still small. So I feel like, you know, I could tell I was pretty because of the way older men would look at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never felt ugly. I never felt like if someone said, oh, you an ugly bitch, I never felt that.
like, no, I'm not.
I never
bitch
felt
not
like,
me.
because it was like even the guys that was like in front of people wasn't fucking with me, but let everybody go in the classroom and they see me in the hall. Oh, they fucking with me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of them that weren't fucking with me, DMing me, hey, dog. I said, now remember me from back in school?
Get the fuck out my DMs, right?
You remember me?
That dollar that one time at lunch.
Yes, like
God,
no,
that's crazy.
everybody circled back. You know what I'm saying? So
They
even
always
when that
do.
would happen, I used to have this boy. He would throw basketballs in my wheelchair. He
Lame.
would say all types of dumb shit. I would be trying to fight him. This nigga was tall as fuck. Okay, tall as fuck, and I would just fight back. I would just say if somebody say oh whatever, I would say something back to them like automatically. Like I wasn't about to just like I don't know how that feels. I just don't. For myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm
Nah,
not
that's
explaining.
dope.
No, that's yeah.
Without sounding like I don't have insecurities. We all have
course, of course.
insecurities and stuff, but
Of course.
I could never. I don't know. As soon as
Period.
you start trying to go on me, we just gonna be going back and forth.
And
I tried to fight the tallest people
Okay, period.
every time.
What you be doing?
God knew not to make. I swear He knew not to make me tall. I say
Look,
that all the time. Because if He did, I would be fighting all
Popping
the time.
off.
It's
That
kind
is
of
funny.
ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous the way I'd have been fighting.
So let's talk about some misconceptions, deal, when it comes to smaller people. Like what's the misconceptions? I'm sure it's several.
Damn, I don't know.
Like maybe even like with driving or just like everyday
Well, I guess
shit.
people don't really feel like we live regular lives or like we're regular people.
Yeah.
I still feel like little people are, so if we go outside, people are, watching our every move. Even before I was famous,
For sure.
I'm ducking cell phones. People walking past me like this.
Oh my God, you stupid girl. Good play.
People
They
get
like
on my
this.
nerves.
Funny, man.
So I get in their camera like this. Then they go, oh.
She's so
What
Make
the
them
fuck?
make them feel awkward.
Yeah, I'll be making them awkward as fuck. I'll be like, bro.
You funny.
And remember I said I used to babysit little kids. I had this one little girl that was with me once. We was in Walmart. We was leaving out. And this little girl was staring at me. And she was like, what are you looking at?
Period. The daycare
Okay.
child. The daycare child.
That's what's
So
up.
I was like, come on, baby girl. Okay.
Yeah.
When you were babysitting little kids, were they more receptive to you or nah?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Okay.
I feel like all kids always have questions.
True.
But these babies, they were all very young.
Okay.
Like 3.
Okay.
Some of them were
babies.
Yes. I had one that was breastfeeding.
Oh wow,
I
that's
had
a
to
baby.
keep my
baby.
titties away. Because she was
This is not yours.
She was looking for
she
them
was
nipples.
constantly trying to pull them out. Was like, fuck, I gotta wear 3
Hey,
shirts
kids
around
be
this girl.
aggressive when they want that titty boy. They
Facts.
don't play.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
this might be a crazy question, but like when you're first born, is it already known that you're?
So
Right.
there's like hundreds of types of different type of dwarfism. That's what it's
Okay.
called, dwarfism.
Got
Okay.
you.
So I have pseudo-achondroplasia, which is one of the more common types.
Spell it out. Say no.
Girl in the hood named that.
Total major conversation.
It's a lot
Say
of
the
words.
word again.
Pseudo-achondroplasia.
That's her ex-girlfriend name.
Shut up, bitch.
Chondroplasia. I heard of that
Really?
bitch. Really? Swear to God. No, but then they got achondroplasia. So achondroplasia are the little people that you see where their heads are a little bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's achondroplasia. I have pseudo-achondroplasia. It's a form of short limb dwarfism where my limbs are short, but everything else is average size. So my head is average, my torso, everything is how it would be, but my limbs are just shorter.
Interesting.
Okay. And they knew that from birth.
No. So
Okay.
that's
Oh, wow.
So from birth with my type of dwarfism, you can't tell because we grow proportionately until about a year old. Like so my son, I didn't know he had dwarfism until it was time for him to walk. He was not walking.
Wow.
It took him a while to sit up. It took him a while. He was maybe, I know people hate when you do months, but he was about 16 months.
But no, that's true though. 'Cause usually kids start
years old. 16 months, years old.
They start walking.
A
and
year and
stuff
4
at, like,
months.
9.
He was about a year and 4 months.
Yeah.
They start walking around
Like
between
8
9
and 9.
But yeah, between 8 and 9 to a year old,
Right.
they start already walking. He was not, and so that's why I was like, damn, I think he's little, and he was. And so my mom did not know that I was a little person until she was seeing that I was having trouble walking. She was saying whenever I would turn left, I would fall.
Wow.
And so she took me to the doctor. She was like, something's going on, and the doctor's like, oh, it's this, and she's like, she's bringing me back. No, she was saying, the doctor was saying I was having bad dreams because I was always in the night crying at night. And she was like, no, she's in pain. Like, something's wrong.
Not having dreams. That's what
Yeah,
the doctors,
he was like, she's
doctors
having
be saying
bad
some
dreams.
That's why you got to go to
shit.
multiple doctors.
No, for real.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So that's what she did. She went around, and then she went to another doctor, and then the doctor was like, oh, she's a little person.
Wow.
She showed my mom these pictures of, like, little people that just look. If you go on Google and type in little person, you'll see some crazy shit.
Right.
Okay, those are the type of pictures that she's showing my mom. And my mom's like, God damn, she's scared. She don't know what the fuck to expect. She's the first time even hearing about a little person.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's different. So some little people you can tell, and some you can't, depending on the dwarfism. And then 2 little people, if they have 2 types, if one little person has pseudo-A and one little person has achon or whatever other type, and they have a baby, if that baby takes on both forms of the dwarfism, it won't be able to grow.
Oh, damn.
So is it kind of like not good to have a relationship with
another little person?
Yeah.
It can just be tricky when it comes to having a baby.
Wow.
But if you do have one, if you do date another little person, dating your same type of little person, like a pseudo A and a pseudo A, it's okay because if the baby gets the gene, it's still there's just that one gene, and it doesn't have all these other ways of it could turn out.
So that's like a real conversation y'all having.
Yeah.
Like let's not even talk. We not like compatible.
Yeah, hold on. What kind of
First of all, what are you?
Right.
what dwarfism you got? Let's start there.
Nah,
Okay.
facts. So like,
But you know how y'all can go to the doctor and you can get your eggs taken out and they can just they can pick. Little people can do that. They can go and they can say, "This is the egg that will survive. This is the one that doesn't have both. This just has one type of dwarfism, or this one doesn't have dwarfism at all."
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's like? I watched previous interviews and you said nothing really offends you too much, but like what's proper terminology for people to use when referring to little people?
I say dwarfism, or little person, just little person, or you can describe them, by what they're wearing.
Right.
You can describe them
As a human?
by by so many things. Like if I didn't know your name, I'd be like the girl over there.
That gay girl.
In the white hat.
Hey,
in the army hat, she got the braids.
Yeah.
That one over there.
The cute
You know what
one.
I'm saying? Or y'all could say the short one. So this one time I lied about my height.
Girl, why?
I lied about my height and
What'd
said
you say you was?
I said I was 4 feet even.
What are you?
I'm not. I'm 3'11".
okay.
So I show up.
She do that all the time.
I show up to this gig and the other girl's 4 foot even. So
shit.
they calling me the short one.
I
was like, y'all got me fucked up.
that is
She
so
lying all the
funny.
time about her height.
Nah, I'm 5'3" 3/4.
Y'all be
Me
counting.
too.
You
Well, I want
5'3"?
that 3/4. And 3/4.
You 5'3"? I didn't even realize that. I'm dead.
It's the hat. She be wearing the hat just like this. At
platform.
5
Give
inches.
it a couple of more. So what's some everyday stuff that like that's maybe a struggle for y'all that we don't necessarily think about?
Okay. Y'all go to the grocery store. Y'all can go wash your hands without having to need a
I
stool.
don't really do that. I ain't gonna lie.
If
Y'all
you
don't
go
be
to-
washing y'all hands.
If you
at
go to the
grocery
no,
store.
if you go to the bathroom, now I be washing my fucking hands. I don't play that shit.
Oh, you mean like after you use the restroom?
If you go to the bathroom,
Oh, okay.
Nasty.
I wash my hands when I
I
got
say
there.
nasty,
just
bro.
grocery store, public. If you just out, you out.
Public restroom.
Public bathroom.
friend's dirty.
Y'all can go wash y'all's hands.
Yeah.
Word.
Okay. I can't reach a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
The light switch, high as a bitch. Like, who the fuck is up there?
We are up there.
What? Your arm dropped down here, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Y'all got a lot of options, bitch.
No, that is
Shit.
That is true.
That's
Like,
that shit.
Hey.
For real.
Talk about having to educate people, like having these conversations. Because I know for like back in the day, I know it was like we just didn't how kids are, especially kids are so fucking
Kids
Oh
are
my
bad
God.
and mean
kids
as
are so
hell.
fucking cruel, but you don't know what you don't know. So
Right.
Just talk about having to educate people and being like, yo.
Yeah. Okay, so example, I was just in Whole Foods the other day, and the kids ask their mom this all the time. Is that a mom? Is that a mom? Is they asking, am I a mom? Like, is that an adult? And the parents would be like, just trying to scurry away, bitch, speak.
No, but you should
I'm
educate
dead.
your kid.
Yeah, like why
for
doesn't
real.
your child know? And that's the problem.
Yeah.
But you know what? Where do y'all see any little people?
That's true.
Where do y'all see us at?
That's why I was intrigued by that show.
Other than Lifetime, if it's
Facts.
about telling us about us.
That's facts.
Or if it's about a funny ass skit. Like that's why I try not to do any more things that is, because if you see us little people, you'll see us doing a lot of degrading shit. That's just
true.
not okay. Like I be wanting to
circus and
DM these
shit.
niggas like,
Right.
why the fuck you let him throw you in a pool like that, nigga? You know, like no, like we gotta stop. I'm like, you don't see us unless it's something like that.
But
And so it makes it hard for them to educate their kids.
Right.
Like, why don't you just see us in a regular commercial just
That's
modeling
true.
Gap?
That's facts.
they
That's
We
come
need
showing
car
gay
insurance
people
too.
now.
That's
They
facts.
show gay people. They show people with Down
Y'all niggas accept it.
Hold on, sis, we
Down
talking about me,
syndrome.
bitch.
Hey, Tanya, we ain't got nothing to do with
Hold on,
that.
wait.
No, you're right. You're right.
Look, but
just
but
know
listen,
these
but
good,
listen, listen.
I'm talking
But listen, I get that all the time too.
That's facts though.
Anytime that I ever speak on what I go through or what little people go through, it's well, gay people this and black people that and da da da. Well, how about fuck I'm gay? How about fuck I'm black?
Right.
How about fuck I'm a little person? Can we all have some space made for us?
That's true.
Can we all have some space made?
But
I agree.
I think people like you do need to mention that because you saying that right now, I never even thought like, damn, I never saw a little person on a commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless it's a joke.
Right.
That's
and
true.
that does have to become normalized
Right.
because
I agree.
anything not that we don't see often, it throws us off.
Right.
Yeah.
And we was talking about that earlier, like just anything, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's why the parents don't know what to do because they haven't been taught.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the kids don't know how to act because kids are kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But some kids will just ask me, and I'll be like,
Kids
you
be
know, I
blind.
was just
Kids
born
is-
like this.
is
I was born
definitely
like this. My cousin, when she was, as soon as she was able to talk and stuff like that and realize what was going on, I was picking her up. I was getting her off the school bus and stuff like that, and all the kids would like laugh and like say stuff. She never understood. She was like, "What?" She didn't even get
She
that
just
they was
looked at
laughing at
you,
me.
yeah.
She didn't even get it until a couple times, and she realized. And then she finally asked me. She was like, "Lady, why are you small?" And I was like, "Girl, to be honest with you."
You had a real conversation.
I was like, I don't know. I just was born like this. It just turned out this way. I said, I just stopped growing. I'm just short. And she was like,
That's
okay.
simple. That's
and we
simple.
started playing. We finished playing Barbies. I was playing Barbies with her.
That's simple.
You know, and it's like that for a lot of kids. And they'll still have questions after that if they want. You know, because some kids are just a little bit more curious. They want a little bit more explaining.
Yeah.
But
I mean, facts.
I don't mind it because I know that their parents aren't doing it.
Right,
And I know
and-
that they don't have anything else letting them know. So it's like, I don't mind. I'll be ready to scream over to the other aisle, hearing the kids like, "Is that a mom?" I am.
Yeah.
It's okay to tell them, you know. But I'm trying to be low key, not draw attention to myself. Hell.
True. I think that's even like with people being albino and just, you know, anything
Anything
that's
different.
unique. Because
Anything
it's like,
different.
we like, damn, like I've never seen that. But it's true. That's why I was intrigued by the show. I've never really, you know, seen too many highlights of just normal life. So I thought that was cool.
So, like she was saying, things you run into on a daily basis, like dating somebody. What are things that you run into? Or when you have your daily life, like you're so used to it, and you bring somebody else into it, they like, what?
Yeah, so that does happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, people that I've dated, I do things a little different. So they're like, okay, you know, like I ain't never seen it done that way, but
Like
you
what?
know, whatever. Like fuck, fuck. I don't know. What do I do? I gotta think
whether
because
it's
everything
just
normal to me.
So is your house set up?
Cooking. My house is not set up, but I do want to. When I'm working on buying a house,
Gotcha.
and I want to get it built though.
Period.
I want to have one side because 2 of my kids are little people, and the other one she's average height, and her dad is 6'4", so she may be very tall. So one side of my house, of my kitchen at least, like everything else gonna be just regular, but you know lower. I'm about to say flashlight.
Like, why y'all gotta have them lights?
Lower lights, you know, fuck. But I have one side of my kitchen small and the other side average height. And I already got the designs of how they can do my stove if they can't figure it out.
Okay.
Because here's some things, y'all just got to build it.
Figure it out.
That's dope.
You know?
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
Nah, facts. Well,
Did I
can
answer
we?
the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So can we talk about some other more personal stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I like her. I like your energy.
Nah,
Okay,
facts,
I'll be open
same.
to whatever because people, you got to, it's
I like
questions.
it.
You don't know it?
I just feel like you're using everything that was kind of could have been against you to
Right.
your benefit to be the great individual you are, and that's great.
Absolutely.
I like that. And we're gonna get in your business.
Yeah, we're gonna get in your business a
Let's
little bit
go.
more.
Okay.
Okay, so can we talk about doing OnlyFans? And did you do some porn stuff?
See, I hate to call it porn.
Okay, that's why I said it like
That's the problem for me.
Girl,
like, am
what
I a
was
sexual
it?
shit.
Like, damn, am I a porn star?
I mean,
Like,
I don't
that's
know.
a line. That's a title.
It
like,
is.
I just did it.
Girl,
I was writing
hey, you
shit
better
down.
embrace that.
Period.
So I don't know if I'm a porn star.
Okay, that's
you know, I do have OnlyFans.
okay.
I stopped and everything. I was pouring my drink.
I don't know if I'm. So
Never quarantine.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What was the question?
Girl,
Let's
I
talk
don't
about
even know.
OnlyFans,
Okay.
and then I asked, do you like? Is it technically porn too? Or no?
It's technically porn, I guess.
all
Yes.
right.
I definitely don't. I mean, I would say I do hold things back, but I don't like. You ain't gonna catch me sucking dick on my OnlyFans.
Period.
That's just one thing. I just feel like
That's
like if
intimate.
something's gonna go viral,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be dick in my mouth. You know,
Respect.
That's just how I feel.
Respect.
I just feel like that's not the one. I
thought the same thing.
can make an excuse for being bent over, but dick in
Period.
my mouth. That's a lot
True.
to
You should be
explain.
bent over.
You know,
Fuck it.
Something fell.
Light switch.
that's how things happen.
True.
You know, the light switch.
Hey.
Fuck, we to figure out a way. No, but I do a lot of like posting nudes and stuff like that, and like masturbating and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
And
Period.
what you can catch on my page now is a lot of girl on girl
Y'all
stuff.
nasty. Oh, y'all
Yes,
nasty.
girl on
Wait.
girl.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
Girl on girl content.
Yes, it's giving girl on girl.
Link in bio.
Get that money.
Like I said, I can't be caught with a whole bunch of dick in my mouth, but I feel like I could, you know,
A titty.
have titties.
Fine.
It's lit.
I thought the same thing.
And there's some bad bitches that do OnlyFans.
Facts.
I mean, they DM like, hey, you trying to make a video?
Every bad bitch does OnlyFans low key. Every bad bitch I know does OnlyFans. Like, why
You trying to
not?
let me hit? Or
Hold on, that's you texting? I keep hearing the call.
That's me.
Okay.
Yo, so you ain't think like you ain't have nothing holding you back from doing all nudes or anything?
I did. The fact that just being like famous, the fact that, you know, people can steal my stuff and put it out there is definitely
That's true.
Definitely scary. But I feel like scared money don't make no money.
Fuck with you.
And at the end of the day, if it's gonna be posted, it's more promo for me. I put my tag on all of my videos. If you're gonna share it, somebody's going to come find me.
Facts.
Okay, because one thing,
Smart.
you can take my video and all that, but you can't take the fact that, you know, like, once you subscribe to my page, there's just stuff that you can get that you're not getting if you're just getting it from the scammer.
Second source.
Who stole the shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's screen recorded. It's not as clear.
Period. Quality is not gonna
Quality
be
is
A1.
everything.
Facts.
Yes,
Quality is everything.
True.
Okay, period.
Okay, so yeah.
Nah, like I said, you using everything.
I'm
like,
here
if
for
you
it.
embrace it, can't nobody use it against
Facts.
you.
Right,
That's
exactly.
And that's how I feel like you've been doing. Like,
I feel like I'm a single parent.
Make this shit happen.
I feel like I'm a single parent, and financially I provide for all of my kids on my own.
Say that shit.
And anybody who wants to come help me pay a bill or buy something for them, then we can talk about not being on OnlyFans if it bother you that much. That's how I feel about it.
Period.
Do you ever be thinking about when they get to a certain age and they might see some shit?
That's why I said I can explain being bent over.
True that.
You know,
Facts.
y'all remember them Jordans?
Okay,
Jordans?
them Roblox.
Nigga, right,
Every
look.
day you was asking for a request.
All right then, nigga.
Them
Y'all ain't
$20
want for
add up.
nothing.
Right.
Y'all
Respect.
ain't one for
Listen,
nothing.
I respect that. I
I
respect
feel
that.
like my kids are gonna respect me.
For sure.
One thing, because all right, here's an example. Like, y'all see my titties out. I like to wear see-through clothes. I like to
Yes, for
wear
sure.
stuff that's just, and you know, I don't mind showing my body. I think I might have been a
Period.
nudist in the past life, maybe in this
that.
life too. Like I'm just naturally that way. And one of my baby fathers, you know, he didn't want me to dress like that when we were dating and stuff. And he was like, you know, what is your daughter gonna think about you, type shit. But my daughter thinks I'm a rock star.
That's hard.
Like literally, they see the way that I dress up, and they love it. Every time they see me, like. When I left the house today, they're like, Mom, when you get back, show me how to do my makeup like that.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they like it. So I'm like, what I'm not about to do is put myself in a box or say that because I'm a porn star, that I'm now a hoe and all of these other
Right,
things.
right.
Sex is natural.
facts.
Okay, half the time I'm masturbating. It's safe sex.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No more
Fuck.
sex.
Clean.
Okay.
Okay, period.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like once they're old enough, I can have that conversation with them. And I don't feel like my kids are going to judge me at all.
Nah, I respect that. Especially
Right.
too with you being, you know, so just vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Then I also don't just, I'm just not out here like focusing on that just being my
Right.
my main objective. Like, I'm a porn star. This is what I'm doing for life. You know what I'm saying? Like they see me hustling and doing everything else. They don't see me doing any of that, first of all, but they see me doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? So
and most importantly, holding it down as a mom. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Hey.
And then even like having kids that are little people too. Like I bet like you going into the world so fearlessly, they gotta be on the same time as you. Like, do they have have you seen insecurities with them, or do you?
I have. It's been kind of hard because, I actually never met a little person guy. I want to say my son is almost my first little person guy, and I didn't even know. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And then I have, to this point, I have met little person men.
Yeah.
But I've always felt like it would be a little bit harder to be a little person man. Because, first of all, tall, dark, and handsome. Tall. The fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you like.
Look. No. But I was like, so I started reaching out to other little people men. I'm DMing them like, hey, what's it like? I'm asking them questions. Yeah. So that I can also talk to him about those things. You know what I'm saying? My kids have asked me, why'd you make me little and make Tahiri tall? And I'm like, I didn't choose it. If I could choose, I would make all of my kids tall. And not because of I hate being small or I don't like it. It's just that, we get arthritis early. My back be hurting.
Girl,
I've had 2 hip replacements. I've had 8 surgeries total on my legs throughout my entire life. Wow. So those type of things are really hard to go through, and as a parent, it's hard to see your children have to deal with that. So I wish that it was something that you could choose to pass on or not. I was born like this. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even choose this. Is what I tell them. But I just tell them. I feel like sometimes I may be a little bit too hard too. Like maybe I'll be like, nah. Somebody say something to you, say something back.
Sure they ready. No.
They know that be me. I'll be like, no. Somebody call you short, call them tall. For real. You weird tall person. The fuck. That's hard. I don't know what to say to kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make stuff up. To push them through, because my daughter, she's real short. She's shorter than her sister, and her sister is younger than her. Wow. So I know she doesn't she would like to take the wheelchair to school, but she doesn't want people to say anything about the wheelchair, so she doesn't use it. But it could help her, of course, to not be so tired at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I use a wheelchair not because I necessarily need a wheelchair, but it's because if I use it, then I'll have more stamina to do my work, to do my job, to be a mom, to do everything else. If I could just take a little bit of pressure off my legs. Like all my joints are I have just arthritis in all of them. So
So wheelchair for pain?
For pain management.
And then even her that young will have pain in her legs?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
So that would be the reason why I wouldn't want that.
Right, understood.
You know what I'm saying? Not for any other reason.
Respect.
Understood.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being a little person?
My shoes are cheap.
Okay.
That's
my
important.
shoes are cheap. But what sucks about it is there's not a lot of shoes in my size.
True. What size you wear?
So what the fuck? I wear a size 1. And they don't make none of the cute ones in a size 1.
True.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? The kids want to be stylish too.
No, that's facts. That's
so
facts.
anyway, shout out to all of the shoe companies out there. Y'all can make a little person section. We will invest. We will. What was the question on my side note?
No.
Throw that out there.
You answered it perfectly. I just asked, what was your favorite part about being a little person?
Oh yeah. Damn. I don't know. I mean, I really do enjoy being short.
For sure.
Aside from not being able to reach the light and shit.
Yeah.
I don't mind being little. You know what I'm saying?
So is this somewhere you get clothes? Cause
This
you
is
got
Fashionova. I fit everything.
Fashionova the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So
Fashionova.
is women size?
Yep.
That's
I just wear a small. I just wear a size small.
Fashionova.
So the
fit
pants
everything.
you just
So
get
everybody.
So y'all see it's baggy a little bit, but not even too much on these ones. But some of my pants, I can never have a nice clean cut. The shit always baggy at the end. And then for sleeves, maybe there'll be a little bit extra shoulder. Or they'll just be too long for my arms, but for the most part, I fit everything.
Why you don't get Fashionova check?
I ain't gonna lie, Fashionova oddly fits every size. It's the weirdest shit.
Fashionova is crazy.
It's the weirdest shit. How the fuck?
And I don't know, Fashionova need to reach out to me.
do
You know what I'm
need
saying?
to.
I'm trying to have my own line for little people.
Okay.
That would be smart,
Megan Thee Stallion got her
Fashionova.
tall, big and tall,
Let's
Shout out
do
to Megan.
it.
We needed that.
small and cute. We trying to
I
figure
like
it
that.
out.
Dude,
I like that. You might be
Okay.
onto something though. We gonna send this clip to him. We gonna DM it to him, see what happens.
Fashion.
That's hard.
People be following me.
Period. They do.
They hate me.
On your social media, you be going up. You do a great job.
People who got a lot of haters make a lot of money. Yeah.
Now you do a great job keeping your content consistent on your social media too, for
Thank
sure.
you. I try.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had over 1 million followers. My page was deleted due to haters, like I was just saying.
How does that feel when your page gets deleted?
So it really sucked because at that time I had worked so hard. I just got my 1 million followers because I was pushing out content. I was busting it down. And then
you go crazy with the content.
And then I had surgery on my hip, so I couldn't walk. And then I lost my page. So it's like I couldn't make any new content to like keep anything going because to like rebuild a whole new page. You know what I'm saying?
Reposted those.
Reposted as much as
true that.
I'm reposting everything
y'all
until
gonna see my shit for 7 years.
Yes.
Repurpose that shit.
Yes.
Period.
That was me. Y'all can scroll down. It's a whole bunch of old ass content. I got this hair, and then you see me with curly hair in the next post because that was from a year ago.
Okay. I feel that.
But for real, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Especially when you making money from offline.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So we know that you got this project about to come out. And like I said, I heard the 420 joint. I'm like, I didn't even know you did music.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't.
Okay.
And so they did a season of Little Women Atlanta, and they were focusing on music. The reason why they didn't have me on there is because I'm the only bitch that's really doing some real music
facts,
that's gonna go somewhere.
Of course, I feel
Okay,
that.
not the whisper in the mic.
I was just saying it louder for the people in the back.
Okay, period.
Well, talk about this upcoming project. What can we expect?
Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of R&B. It's definitely giving old school vibes.
Nice.
That's where my heart is at. I definitely feel like I give a lot of old school vibes in my music. A lot of me is dropping. The music video is dropping. That's gonna be the single for the EP. The EP is Rose Colored Glasses. So, is finally seeing past all the bullshit. Finally taking them glasses off and, being who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And saying what I need to say. And walking away from shit that doesn't serve me anymore.
Okay.
So that's the theme of the EP. There's gonna be at least, I want to say 8 songs at least.
Nice and short. I like that.
Yeah, maybe even shorter.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like it short.
And maybe a little bit shorter than that because there's I want to drop a couple songs prior.
For sure.
That I don't even know if will be on the EP, just because, like you said, I didn't even know that you didn't even know I do music. So because people don't know, I'm like, I just want to put something out there.
Absolutely,
so that, so that you hear me, and then my EP comes out, and then I plan on just like going everywhere and just performing it and getting more people to hear me.
And do you think people are going to take your music serious or do you think like you being a little person is always going to be in the way of that? Or
I think it's always going to be in the way of I don't think it's always going to be in the way. I think eventually there is going to be a space made and there's going to be an understanding in the stratosphere that we're normal people too. We're just short, but I can't let that stop me. I want to be in movies too.
Absolutely.
That's where I really would like to be at, but I just have to get past the barrier of I want to apply for this commercial, but they're not looking for a little person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm a little person doesn't mean I can't also do this. So that's the barrier I got to get past.
Or just like a regular ass role.
I'm just
on
a
TV
regular
show.
ass, regular person in the back serving coffee.
And you can still put in like problems you run into, but it's not that.
But
that's
I don't even
the
have
whole,
to.
Yeah,
I don't even have to though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to zone in on the fact it's like there's an elephant in the room. No, you're putting the elephant there.
Facts.
That's crazy.
You're putting the elephant there.
When you think about like we don't do that. But even I don't want to put us in there, but like when it be a gay person, like can they just be a gay person and live their life?
Nope.
It gotta be a whole thing around.
They gotta be gay as fuck.
That's true.
I hate that shit too.
I'm telling you,
I hate that shit too.
I can relate a little bit.
That's true.
I hate that shit too.
God damn.
It's crazy. It's like your differences.
Because
Like,
we were
you
just
gotta
saying,
embrace
like,
that
we
shit.
live like a regular ass life, but we gay.
Yeah.
Like, why everything gotta be. I'm not putting this rainbow belt
No.
on today. No, I'm not. No,
I'm
sir.
about to go home and scissor.
Nah, facts. They over-sexualize the
They
differences.
over-sexualize
They
every
do.
right, every scene. If you gay, y'all kissing.
Oh God.
Matter of fact, y'all
Oh
fucking.
God.
Dick out.
Think something.
Hold up. Not the dick out.
Pussy
All right.
out.
That's facts though.
All that. They don't usually show pussy on TV.
That's
though.
facts.
It's usually
Yeah,
dick.
it's always a dick.
It's usually
Yeah,
dick
or
or
some
titties.
titties. Yeah,
Dick or
facts.
titties.
I ain't gonna lie. I do be like,
They
was
show
that a
pussy,
dick?
like, wow.
I be like, God, who?
Now they showing dicks
Hey,
now.
them
for
dicks
sure.
catch me off guard every time.
Every time.
P-Valley.
I'm like, yo, another dick.
Another dick.
Damn, they was on hard too. I'm like, sheesh, y'all come with the hard dick.
My hairdresser.
Period, man.
When did it get hard?
Shit was
Right
hanging
away.
right up,
They
yo.
pull that shit out.
Hey, we gay so
hard.
no. I'm like, hold on. It get hard that fast?
I'm like, this shit real life.
They said, no, this is my one in time and only the
Nah, I was gonna say, man, I'm about to shine, man. I'm putting
When
that
y'all
dick
see
out,
me on the
nigga.
screen, it's Big
They
Daddy.
better put that dick out. Shit.
Everybody had
I'm
big
dropping
dick.
dick.
Period.
Everybody had big dick.
Just like that. So, fuck. But nah.
I don't know where we went with that.
I was gonna say nah.
That was bad.
Nah, you got amazing energy though. We fuck with you. You got amazing
Shout out
energy.
to Bruce, like I said.
Yeah,
he
shout out to
been,
Bruce.
he
Okay.
been in my ear about
Dope.
you for a while
That's all
now
right.
to get you up
Yeah.
here. So I'm glad we finally got
The
to
photographer, Bruce?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I
He
love
be,
Bruce.
he be
Bruce be in the
everywhere.
mix.
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't even
when
know
I
him,
met
but he
him.
be in the mix.
He is so fucking crazy.
I really call him the best photographer, and he calls himself the best
best-
photographer.
that's how
and
he
I
introduced
stand by
himself
it.
to me.
I agree because, like, literally, I've never worked with a photographer who's made me feel like he ain't. I'll be talking, I'll be doing something. He'll be like, do this, do that, do that. His direction
I love
is
direction.
there,
Yeah, he be
and
on
the
it.
pictures
awkward
just turn
low-key,
out so
like,
great.
Yeah.
And then everybody be like, I want to shoot you, and be like, I got
Okay.
somebody.
dope.
Yeah, nah,
I
facts.
don't. Once I find
That's
somebody
facts,
that I
though.
love,
Yeah.
my hairstylist. Once I
Yeah.
find somebody that
Shout
I
out to my
fuck
stylist.
with,
Yes.
I'm coming back to you.
It's the nails,
Period.
bitch.
Okay,
Yes.
right.
But now you got amazing energy though. So definitely keep us posted. Anything music related, we'll support. Just let us know what's going on. Okay.
I will for sure. Thank
So
And
we
you doing
gotta.
club appearances too, right?
I was gonna say you gotta fuck
Yeah.
with that
You know,
shit.
we thought all girl parties, so you got to pull up
I
on
think
us.
Bruce is telling me about that.
Yeah.
He
You'll
was.
have
Yeah,
fun.
I'm with the shit.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for
We
sure.
gotta bring you out.
That'd be
I don't want
lit.
to see none of them hoes on your OnlyFans though. I'm like,
Look.
damn, she clicked up. Her,
She came
her,
here and
yeah.
networked.
Okay.
Oh, what's up with y'all though?
Say that.
We need a percentage if you, you know.
At least put a logo in the background.
Right.
I'm
We'll
talking
take
shit.
that.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Where the hat? Where the hat?
Right, I'm dead. But now we got a final question we ask all our guests. We ask all our guests, what does the word progress mean to them? This is the Progress Support Podcast. We talk about growth, getting better, and all that good shit. So what does it mean to you?
Progress. Progress to me, for me, would be feeling better. Like no matter what you're trying to progress at, but you internally feeling good about it. No matter if the steps you took was just small or big, you having peace along the way of the progress with the progress that you're making, and knowing that you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know that you're on your shit, that feeling that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, you know what? I can just be proud or take a second to break because I really have been making progress towards this goal.
I felt
That's
that,
hard. Me too.
girl.
I'm like,
Like,
okay, bitch.
you just came from the
felt
heart with
prepared.
that.
You gotta
like,
feel it.
She
I
knew
fuck
the
with
question
it.
was
Hey,
coming.
thank you,
Goddamn.
thank you for letting
That
us
was dope.
thank you for letting us ask you anything.
Absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
I
I learned a lot. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie. I learned a
and
lot.
you addressing stuff makes
I'm an
it
educator on the side.
yeah. You addressing stuff makes it a little more comfortable for people. I feel like
Right.
to normalize it, and that's a big deal.
People do definitely have to feel comfortable about it. Like I feel like it's just people don't know what to say or
Exactly.
and it's
They
like
don't want to be offensive.
once you don't know how to do something, sometimes if you don't know something, you will say some weird shit because
Yeah.
you just like
Yeah, and you just saying like as if I can picture if I had a kid in the cart and they asked me, I'm gonna just go off acting like you ain't hear that, but
Right.
maybe addressing it might
Shut
be a
your
little
ass up.
right.
That's fucking rude.
That's the normal answer.
right,
rude.
right.
That's the normal answer.
That's the
That is
answer. I'll be
normal.
like, damn, not a
That's
kid that
facts.
got hit.
Right.
So now they don't never talk. So
All
now,
I did was want some milk today. God damn.
so now the kid don't never talk about it again. The
Right.
parent
Never again.
Right.
and people
They
don't think
it's
about
wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
that. We appreciate you
Nah,
for
facts.
sure.
No
Facts,
problem. I
facts.
appreciate y'all. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Of
This
course.
was
Well,
fun.
we got some gifts for you off air,
Goody,
but
goody, goody.
well, actually, we're gonna give you this progress report now, so you can put this on your fridge next to your kids' progress reports. I know school started
Yeah,
in
tell
Atlanta.
them to top
so-
that.
Oh, it's
You know what I
giving.
mean?
Tell
It's
them to
giving.
top that.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, if it doesn't look like this,
Okay, don't come back.
take it back to the teacher.
Okay.
Summer school. A summer school, ho.
Period. But now we gonna talk more shit off air. But it's the progress report, y'all. We out.
Yes, sir.
The Progress Report.